Good evening, everybody. Oh, my green screen's a bit off. There we go. How's that? Right, we can mute my voice in my ears. Nobody wants to hear themselves delayed by about 4 seconds. How we all doing? Welcome to Wheelspin Wednesdays. This is our second F1 stream of the week as it happens, because JBG and I started a co-op career last night. A series will probably continue on Fridays. So if you fancy watching JBG and I get beaten by rubbish AI, then drop by on Friday and see how we get on. Thank you to XDE Walker, by the way. Thank you, Walker. Thanks for the raid. Thanks to Solo for the follow. Much appreciated. Badly timed, but there you go. If any of you are still here, you're more than welcome. We're going to be doing some open lobbies. As usual, the first 3 tracks are the ranked tracks for this week, which are Canada, COTA and Austria. So if you fancy joining in, please do. !join in the chat. Check out the pinned message. Essentially filter on European lobbies and very short races. And look for TTV AD Hawkins GH as the lobby name. Let me just check I did open the lobby. I did. We'll see who is online that we can invite. Already sent a few invites out, but I guess people are all busy. What's been going on this week? Family been away this week, so at a quiet house all to myself, which is nice in some respects and less nice in others. But they're due back tomorrow evening at some point, so it'll be nice to see them again. They're on a week off school, so they get to go gallivanting off to Wales while I stay here and work. Work's been working on one of my least favourite parts of my job, which is doing the web interfaces to our products. Spent about 4 hours today chasing a bug I'd introduced, caused by a missing break statement, as it happened. Probably put in 3 times more debugging statements into the code than I have written actual code this week. All to trace down this little stupid slip of the keyboard failing to put a break statement in between 2 case statements. Hey ho, you live and learn. You'd think I'd know after 20 odd years in the job. 30 years now. Yeah, 94 I got my first programming job. So just goes to show you still make mistakes. Surprised no one is joining my lobby. It's sometimes a little bit difficult to get people into an empty lobby. So fingers crossed we'll get someone joining soon. Otherwise it'd be an interesting stream. Was sitting at a lobby with my name in it. That won't be very riveting at all, will it? Tomorrow evening I should be back with some more Red Dead Redemption 2. I think we're getting quite close to the end of the story in that. Really enjoying it. It's very, very chill game. Spend a lot of my time just cantering around on horseback around the countryside. I think I fast travelled once just so that someone could show me how to do it. But generally it's just pleasant to ride around and take your time getting to places. Not sure how much of the side stuff I'll do. You're supposed to, go collecting plants and hunting animals and things like that, which I'm not sure I'll be bothered with. So we'll see how it goes. Did anyone watch the F1 75 launch? It was yesterday, wasn't it, I think? I didn't. I've completely forgot all about it. Seeing all the new liveries. I saw some clips of it. Interesting choice, Jack Whitehall, I think it was. They had comparing, not the kind of person I would necessarily equate with Formula One, but hey ho, interesting choice. Right, where is everybody? I can't even kick off my own lobby. I could, I guess, go and do a ranked race or something, just to give you all something to look at. If anyone's in the chat and is trying to join, oh, here we go, Raiden. Right, let's ready up as soon as Raiden gets in. Like I say, sometimes it's easier to get get races going. Once the first race is underway, people will join a lobby where a race is underway, whereas if they see someone sitting in a lobby by themselves, then quite often they won't. Raiden is from Italy, chosen Ferrari, and has left. Thank you, Raiden. Oh well, we nearly had a race. Come on, everyone, get your games fired up, get joined in. Even a lot of the regulars aren't online. People like Rob and haven't seen. God, it's been so long. I can't even remember his name. Yeah, people drop in and out of being regulars, so you don't see them for a bit. Oh well. Anyone know any jokes? For some reason, YouTube has started feeding me clips of like one-liner jokes. I'm not entirely sure why. I haven't followed any comedians or anything. Some of them are a bit silly. Some of them are a bit near the knuckle. Yeah, I don't know where that's come from. I decided to write myself up a games backlog of all the games I want to play on stream in the future. I'm not going to reveal what they are, but lots of games of a similar vein to what I've played before, as well as a couple of new series that I've never delved into. So we'll see how they go. All right, what time is it? It's 8:21 and 40 odd seconds. Let's give it till 8:23, and if we don't get anywhere, I'll go and join a ranked lobby, and maybe do a ranked race or two, and then come back to the open lobby, see if we can get people interested. It's not often this quiet. There's nothing going on this week. It is Wednesday, isn't it? It's been an odd kind of week. I've never really known what day it is. Someone let me know if I'm not actually doing Wheelspin Wednesdays on a Wednesday. That might be part of the reason. But yeah, it's also possible that EA are having some issues. There's been some weird little things, glitches with the lobbies and stuff, where people not being seeing names in the lobbies. So I wonder if their matchmaking system is a bit up the spout. 15 seconds or so before I said I would dive off and find another race. I don't even know if ranked is still a thing. Do people still do ranked races these days? I haven't done them for ages. When they dropped them to 5 laps, I kind of lost interest a bit, because they're just like, even more. No, let's not browse. Even more like random open lobbies than they used to be. Ranked at least was, relatively serious. You'd still get the odd idiot in there. Oh, it's my lobby, so we could have the same issue. What is the track? Canada. See if we can get anyone in. I've dropped all the way down to bronze. Oh, here we go. Arcandra joining in silver. I will just go with however many people are in the lobby. It used to be that it wasn't really worth doing ranked races unless you got at least 10 or 12 people. You get almost no points towards the division if there's so few people. But we'll go with it just to get something going, so that my wheel doesn't freeze up. Sat here doing nothing for God knows how many minutes. We've been live. Been live for 21 minutes. It's been about 5 or 6 minutes since I actually went live. And nobody seems to be interested. Okay, 4 people. What will probably happen is the timer will get down to 5 seconds and everyone will leave, because there's not much point doing a ranked race if you're into the ranked system with less than about 10 people or so. I know we've got in with 4. Oh well. Chance of a podium, at least. Canada is not really my track, but we'll see how we get on. I'll just hide the setup screen. I use Sim Racing Centre setups. Obviously, I can't let you see them. !SRC in the chat if you're interested in getting some of their setups. That'll get you an affiliate link, which helps to support the channel. So please use that if you can, as well as a discount code that gets you 10% off anything you buy from them. I can wholeheartedly recommend their setups. They are excellent and a bazillion times better than any of the default setups. Although I will now show that even an amazing setup isn't enough to make you a good driver. Can't remember when I last drove Canada. P1, woohoo! Realised I haven't loaded all my telemetry windows. The telemetry software keeps crashing at the moment. Wonder if I need to, oh, that's the wrong one. That's one. Load layout. And we need that one. That one. Okay, see how we get going. Right, so setup's loaded. We got P1. I didn't notice how far ahead I was. Not like me to qualify on pole. See if we get rammed at the first corner, which is what tends to happen in open lobbies a lot. That felt like a corner cut, but it didn't warm me, so we'll take that.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Oh, you dickhead.
Are you all right?
Oh well.
Engine off, engine off.
Outside rear wheel into the grass, and that's what happens when you try and accelerate. Oh well. I was going quite well as well. Well, we'll watch to the end of this. We'll go for another one. No one joining in the chat saying they're interested. If you are interested in joining, I will host some open lobbies. But for whatever reason, nobody was joining them when I first started. So we figured we'd do a ranked race or two. Yellow flag. So there's no contest in this race, really, is there? If I'd just kept going, I would have probably had a relatively simple second place. Tried too hard to catch this guy up. That was where it all went wrong. Too wide on that curb. He must be running traction control to be going full throttle through there. Yeah, he's full throttle almost everywhere. And full brake as well, almost no trail braking going on, no progressive throttle application, so oh well. Each to his own. If you want to use the assist, that's what they're there for after all. Can't be that long till the first race of the season. What is it, about 3 or 4 weeks? Before we head off to Bahrain. 6 rookies in this year, or six doing their first full season anyway. A couple of them have driven races. Lawson and Beerman, isn't it, I think? Have both raced in the past, but this will be their first full seasons. Then we got Mick Doohan's son in the Alpine, who reportedly is due to be replaced partway through the season by, I think it's Colapinto, the Argentinian who drove for Williams last year. And there's a new guy at, are they Audi yet, or are they still Kick Sauber? I can't remember when the team name takes effect. And there's also a rookie in the V-Carb alongside Yuki Tsunoda. Coming through to start the final lap. Shouldn't be too much longer. This guy's putting in the lap times at least. I wonder, did my pole position flatter me somewhat and this guy decided just to start from the back? Well, I'm sure this is gripping viewing, watching me watch a race. Yeah. We'll try and do a bit better in the next one. Seems to be cutting corners an awful lot. What are the corner cutting rules set to? Rules and flags. Corner cutting strict. Doesn't look that strict to me. He does seem to be being a little bit liberal with his interpretation of track limits. Right, see if we can give him a run for his money. What were the other tracks? Kota and Austria. If we can get a race at Austria, I might be able to do a bit better. Kota isn't really my track. It's a track I like driving a lot, but it just never seemed to have any pace there.
Okay, mate, good clean racing today. The car's good to go again. Unfortunately, we didn't get the result, but we'll do better next time.
My car's not good to go again. I took a corner off it. Wonder if I get any points for that. 12. Oh no, previous. Oh no, that's right. That's what it does. It gives you points so that it can take them away if you have a really bad race that would have put you negative. Yeah, Nuke Lewis started 4th on the grid, so perhaps deliberately attempting to do last to first because he knew he was quicker than everybody else. Right, let's go again. Nobody in the chat. If you are watching and fancy joining some open lobbies, let me know and I will create one. But I sat for 5 or 6 minutes at the start of the stream with nobody joining my lobby. Maybe we'll give it another go. We'll do a few ranked races and then create another lobby, see how we get on. I will at least have some practice at the ranked tracks, if nothing else. Come on then. Oh, it is somebody else's lobby. Where are we going this time? Texas. Oh well. Whose lobby is it? Lalo Potasio. Where are you? It doesn't show country symbols anymore. Thought it used to in the open lobby, in the ranked races. I could probably tell by looking at his license, can't I? Argentina. That explains the really crap network comms. See if we can do a bit better at Kota. A little bit harder to destroy the car there, at least. The walls are quite a bit further away from the track than they are in Canada. Speaking of which, let's show you the track. It's Kota, isn't it? Yeah, I do enjoy this track. Sector 1 in particular is really good fun to drive. And just really slow in turn 11 and also the twisty bits in Sector 3. So that's where I tend to lose a lot of my time, sadly. Starting to get to grips a little bit with them. My trail braking technique has improved a bit. I wasn't coming off the brakes quickly enough, so I was tending to lock up the fronts just as I was trying to turn into the corner. So by just easing off the brakes that little bit more as you get closer to the turn-in point, does seem to have helped. No chance of any rain, fortunately. Only 6 drivers, so qualifying's not the end of the world. Nice sunny day. Changed down too early then, locked the rears up. He won again. Ha, nobody else set it. Oh, there we go. Wow. 3.5 seconds ahead of the only other guy to set a time. Okay. Toxic Kumquat. Interesting name. Right, let's try not to fuck this one up. Last race didn't go well. Kota is a bit like Austria, actually, in that the first corner can be a bit of a lottery. Not quite as bad as Monza. Kota's getting there. Long run up to the first corner. Followed by fairly heavy braking. Someone helpfully slowed down the entire field there. It's jolly nice of them. Yellow flags.
Okay, DRS is now available. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
If you insist, Mark. a 6-second lead, so as long as I don't fuck this up.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
Well, that was going to be track limits. Oop, too much curb.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Oh, well. Put that corner up. Quite a lonely race. Not going to complain though.
Woo-hoo! Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
Okay. This guy's a little way behind. Oops. I got a feeling that track limits are broken in ranked. Thank you, Mark.
mate. That is going to do your progression wonders.
Thank you, Mark. Didn't get driver of the day, though, did I? Someone had 2 pit stops in that race and still didn't come last. Not sure how that works. Yes, because the guy retired ahead of him. That's right. Go on. 6. Oh, 59. Jesus. A lot more than I was expecting for a 6-car race. Just be straight up to 3rd. Do another one of them. Seem to be going relatively well. I say relatively well. First one I crashed out, second one I won. So not a great strike rate. Where are we going next then, I wonder? I would like Austria. I enjoy Austria. One of those tracks that is far from my worst, which means I'm still not great at it, but at least better than some of the others. Canada, oh well. Toxic Kumquat is with us again. Season reset, I think, used to be a Wednesday, so chances are, because I won't do these again until the end of the week, I won't get promoted. Well, the ranked lobbies are starting to fill up. Maybe we'll do this one and try creating an open lobby again, see if we get some interest. Not sure why it was so quiet at the start. We had one guy join and then leave. You occasionally get lobbies that are just seemingly broken. People can't join or can't see. Right, let's see what we can do around Canada with 7 drivers. Let's show you the track. There. It is dry. Canada's fairly near the start, so that's good. Yeah, so another quite technical track, very close walls, which doesn't help, but still very high speed in some parts. Bit keen on the downshifts there, locking the rears again. Currently P1. On 11.6. Is anyone else going to actually set a time? No, it doesn't look like. Oh well. See people with 137, 143, so probably disqualifications. One other time, 6 seconds behind Mr. Kumquat. Right, try and keep it on the track, AD. Too much grass around. Very easy just to put one wheel on the grass and spin up the rears and go spinning off into the barriers. Thank you. Nice healthy lead already. Right, let's not fuck the hairpin up, AD. Mr. Kumquat retired.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Stay off that curb. Ooh. Bit of a tap on the wall there.
Okay, clear.
See if we can get this hairpin right. Better. Didn't come off the brakes properly at the end though.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
That was a bit better. Apex speed a little bit low. Hey Solo. How you doing? Thanks for dropping in, saying hello. We were supposed to be doing open lobbies, but nobody was joining, so I'm doing a couple of ranked races. Would you be interested in joining if I create an open lobby? Yeah, pretty good, thanks.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race.
Alright, well after this one I'll create a lobby then. As you're the first person to say hello pretty much, I'll let you pick the first track. What do you fancy? Good choice, I approve. Hey Rob. Can only have Baku if you're going to drive it with us.
Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
I've just won 2 ranked races in a row.
Yes, amazing stuff. The
Amazing.
was super clean. That was a joy to watch.
That's exactly what I said, Rob, yes. Come on, fire up the old Quattro. Get your controller out. Tonight. Look at that. P1 in my division after 2 races. And I'll probably never drive any more. So that'll probably be the end of my ranked career for another few months until nobody joins my lobbies. So I'll put Silverstone and Baku in the list, but if Rob's not with us by the time we do Silverstone, Baku will come out. Oh, okay. I did see that, Solo. Thank you. I did say thank you when I went live, properly live, but you may or may not have been here. Right. So let's create an open session. Yep, no worries. These things happen. Let's get the tracks set up. So Silverstone and Baku. And we'll get ready to invite Rob. Let's invite a load of people. See if any of them actually join this time. Okay, well, Solo Daniel's in. Kept his promise anyway. I'll have a little drinky while we're waiting. So while we wait for the lobby to fill up, let's show you Silverstone, although I don't suppose you need much reminding, probably. The home of British motorsport and all that, one of the best tracks on the calendar in my opinion, even if I am biased. Really, some really great corners here. Shame that we lost Bridge in the circuit redesign. That was always a great corner to watch. but still some pretty good ones. They kept Maggott and Beckett, which would have been a crime to get rid of. Copse is also a hell of a corner to spectate at. Definitely a circuit worth visiting if you haven't been to see an F1 race. I went to see my first one in about 98, 99, around the Mika Hakkinen area. Mika Hakkinen retired right in front of us. We were at the farm chicane, heading into Bridge. So I had a good view of that. Went every year for about 5 or 6 years, as well as a few visits to Belgium. I think I went to Spa 3 or 4 times. Another excellent track, definitely worth a visit if you're interested. Quite a bit cheaper than Silverstone. It was back then anyway. For the price of a weekend ticket at Silverstone, we could have a whole week in a Centre Parks in Belgium with race tickets as well. Yes, definitely. That we used to make a real holiday of it. We'd go out on the Monday, have a bit of a holiday till a Thursday, and then do Friday, Saturday, Sunday at the race, and drive back on the following Monday. The Centre Parks is about 20 or 30 miles away from the circuit, and it was a relatively simple drive back then. So yeah, well worth a visit. So Rob's made the excuse when he comes back. I guess it is Wednesday. He's off to pick his brother up, isn't he? We'll delay Baku then until Rob gets back. So we'll put some other tracks in their place. Let me just arrange that. I'm going to put Qatar in instead, and then we'll have Baku after that. And we'll keep moving Baku back until Rob actually gets here. Qatar is probably my favourite circuit in the game. It's the one I can do best at. I'm still not, particularly quick at it, but for me, it is my quickest circuit. Is Silverstone your favourite track, Solar Daniel? I guess I'll call you Dan, if that's okay. Hope you don't mind. Is Silverstone your favourite? Or do you have another favourite? I'm assuming that because you're a Brit, you've got a British flag at least, you are in the UK, so it's your home circuit as well. Yeah, the lobby's filling up nicely now. For whatever reason, I sat for 5 minutes at the last attempt. Dan, excellent. Yeah, for whatever reason, the lobby just wasn't filling up the first time I tried, so I went off and did 3 ranked races, and now already we're at 13 people. So try and keep it clean. Hey, Heated Swag, it's going pretty well, thank you. How are you? I hope your week's going well. Yeah, trying to keep it clean. I don't expect you to all be the next Lewis Hamilton or make no mistakes, anything like that. Sometimes contact is unavoidable, but what I don't like is people deliberately running into others, especially weaving and blocking because you don't want to get overtaken. Oh yeah, I'll do that, don't worry. I've got a little alert going off in my ears reminding me to do that every 30 seconds or so. But it also has the benefit of hiding my sim racing center setup, which I will do now. Exclamation mark SRC in the chat if you're interested in some paid setups. Sim racing centers are excellent, way, way, way better than the defaults. Exclamation mark SRC will get you an affiliate link which helps to support the channels. Please use that if you can, as well as a discount code that gets you 10% off anything you buy from them. They do setups for all the major racing games, as well as track guides. They'll do training sessions, lap analysis, and they'll even race engineer you if you're that serious. So do check them out. Oh, way down the grid. No, stay away. Stay. Give me some room. Thank you.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Minor, nearly 50% mark. See how bad it is in cops. Okay, it's all right there. Okay, it doesn't actually feel that bad. Even through Maggot and Beckett, it was okay. Hate that corner.
We can now use DRS. DRS now
Really
available.
bad at getting the power down through there.
Green flag.
Guy in front's got a 2-second penalty.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead.
As is the guy in second.
Push, push.
Yep, saw that dive bomb coming.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
In fairness, he has got the fastest lap, so he's probably quicker than me. That was quick, Rob. Why were you never that quick when we had a league race? I suppose you were already there, weren't you? Get yourself in the lobby, Rob. Hey Dornax, thank you for the follow.
The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make
Yeah, I'm
the most
doing
of it.
pretty well. Struggling with wing damage since turn 2, I think it was, which was not ideal. You'll hopefully get a place thanks to penalties. As long as I don't get one myself.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. And gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds. Okay, clear.
Got to avoid a track limits warning because I think that'll be a penalty and that'll lose me the place.
Thank you. I need a moment.
Oh, ended up P3. Take that. SW Tom X had a bit of a rallycross moment towards the end. Marecki, the guy who overtook me, ended up finishing first, so I think I would have struggled to keep up, especially with the wing damage I had. Well done, Marecki. Yeah, Dan. I got touched in one of the earliest corners. Yeah, when I usually turn that on once we get above 10. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Heated. It's open lobbies. What can you do? I will turn on one shot quality as long as the lobby's over 10. Because it does tend to filter some of the idiots down the back. The downside of that is it puts all the idiots down with the slow people like me. So, yeah. But yes, I will turn on one shot quality. Anyone there was being deliberately difficult? Yeah, I don't like doing that, Marecki. It just feels... I'm not slow, but I'm certainly not quick. I race in a league, or I used to, that used to have two tiers. I was in the second tier, and I was in the bottom half of that second tier. For one reason or another, they merged to a single tier this season. So, yeah, I would have been racing against the guys in the top tier, and I would have been, fighting for 15th and 16th places. So I decided to take a season off and focus on commentary and hosting for a bit, and hopefully the numbers will build up again, and yeah, we can get back to two tiers and I can start racing again. Let's just swap those tracks around. Is Rob in? Yeah, it does take a while. I've been on a wheel now for a while. Fair enough, Dan. See you in a bit. We are almost full, Rob, so get yourself in if you're not already. I'll leave the tracks first of all, to give you a chance to get in. Ah, there you are. You're in. Okay, so we're doing Qatar first, and then we'll do Baku. I wasn't sure how quick you were going to get back. I didn't want you to miss Baku. After Qatar. Anyone else want to add a track to the list? Just to show you, Rob. There you go. Like I say, I put another circuit in between because I wasn't sure how quick you were going to get back. Jeddah, good choice. Only one each. Sorry, heated swag. So we'll add Jeddah. You never know, somebody else might pick Brazil for you. I've had my choice of Qatar. Dan got to choose. You only get one choice, Rob. And you know my thoughts on Monaco. You never know, we might do Monaco at the end as our little special treat. Yeah, that is the point of Monaco. All right, we're almost at a full lobby. So yeah, I sat for nearly 10 minutes when the stream started. One person joined the lobby and then left, and that was it. So I went off and did some ranked races. Texas, okay. Don't like the track. Well, that's not fair. I do like the track, but I'm not very good at it. Although I did just win a ranked race there, so I suppose I shouldn't complain too much. So P3, Mareki, you flew past me and then disappeared then. So no more of that. Thank you very much. And the Monegasque flag as well you've got. Oh, Monaco's the other way around. What flag's that? Poland. Oh, okay. I should recognise the Polish flag. Yeah, I'm not sure who I had the little tap with. I was given 0 room going through turns 1 and 2, which was a bit of a shame. Let's show you Qatar. I really like this track. For whatever reason, I can just do this track. I don't know why. It's just a track I seem to have found a rhythm and a line and some pace at. So saying that, I'm going to spin off on the first corner and finish 6 laps down. Well, hey, we'll have fun doing it. We do our best. Once again, try and keep it clean. No deliberate bumping and barging. I don't, contact's almost inevitable. As long as it's not deliberate, I don't mind too much. China on Monday was an excellent race, Rob. You should have stuck around. I got you your seat. Like I said, I would try and do. You could have had your seat in the race. But it was a really good race. Mixed strategies, a couple of safety cars, and the top 4 cars all got a drive-through coming out of a virtual safety car. So it was a very interesting race. Definitely worth watching if you haven't. I guess you'll see it when you come to edit the highlights, won't you? Qatar is right down the bottom. There we go. So yeah, if you do have anybody deliberately taking you out, as I say, accidents happen, mistakes happen. It could well be, Rob. Yeah, accidents and mistakes happen. I don't expect you to be perfect, but please don't go deliberately ramming into people. If anyone does that to you, let me know and I will kick them from the lobby. Almost cut the corner there. Oh, that was close. Close to a corner cut or a track limits warning at least, which invalidates your quali lap. P3, whoa! Well over a second slower than P1 and a second slower than P2 as well. So how far ahead of P4 was I? About half a second. Oh, it's Rob. AD beats Rob by half a second. Screenshot that, everybody. Yeah, I was really, really close in one corner. I thought I'd lost it. Lost the time, not lost the car. Jesus. Well, I'm glad you're not doing that tonight, Dornax. You're going to waltz away from us if that's the kind of pace you've usually got. You drove with me last Sunday. What are you on about? We did 15 laps of China. And I'm assuming you did some practice of your own after that. Yeah, you're in the wrong company then, Dornax. You'll get rapidly bored of us all disappearing in your mirrors, I suspect. Yeah, we don't like your sort in here. You're more than welcome, Dornax. I just hope you don't get bored. Although, who was P2? I haven't got their name. They're in an Aston. They were only 2.5 tenths behind you. Oh, Marecki. Yeah, I should have guessed. We haven't, and you can, Corn. Remind me at the end of the race and I'll add it in. That was nice. The Haas did very similar to what I did.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear.
Lots of people going out.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
I don't think I'll be ahead of Durkin and Rob for much longer looking at this. Unless they can hold each other up a bit. Oh. Trying too hard. Someone got wing damage off me, I think. Apologies for that. See if I can try and make up some ground.
Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 10.4 seconds. Okay, gap ahead, 4.5 seconds.
I'm going to track limits penalty soon. There we go.
Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
Someone ahead with 8 seconds. Make up another 6/10. I might make 2 places here. Oh, he's on AI, fair enough.
Green flag.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
Oh, not a bad recovery, up to 5th. I'll take that. That's probably, I got the impression that's where I would have finished anyway. I think Rob and potentially Durkin would have got past me anyway. So that little spin certainly didn't help. But not too bad. So off to Baku next, Rob. I need to add Suzuka for corn. Indeed. I suspect I might be invalidating partway through this lap. Completely by accident, of course, this quali lap, that is. Be it at the back. Although if we're down to like 6 or 7, we may not bother having quali. We did have 19 in that race at the start. It's like we had 2, 4, 6, 8 retirements. Come on, people, press the advance button. Okay, we've got 10, so we'll leave it at one shot quali for now. Going to add Suzuka. Anyone else want to request a track? Feel free to shout out. Not if you've already requested one, though, please. Where are we off to now? Baku. Show you that. P2 in the championship. We've just done Qatar, you dipstick. You've had a request as well. I would like to do it again and try and do it without spinning, though. I suspect Marecki's not going to have much of a challenge unless someone better than me joins. Oh, you're such a joker, Rob. Okay, Baku it is. Another circuit I enjoy, but I'm pretty crap at. Such a tricky one, this really quick circuit with the walls incredibly close. Considering it's a street circuit, there's a lot of really quick corners on it, and then that huge long straight at the end, start and end of the lap. Don't know why I'm checking the weather, it's set to dry. Maybe I'll stick dynamic weather on after this one, if I remember. I won't bother knocking the fuel off because I'm deliberately qualifying at the back here. Oh, will you look at that? I cut that corner. Oh no, P10. Yeah, staying out of the way of all the others is definitely a good idea at this circuit. Wow, 7 thousandths. Fifth is only a couple of tenths back. 0,007. Yes, exactly, Louis. Welcome back. Good to have you with us. This is going to be even worse because this is an open lobby. So, yeah. I deliberately qualified P10 out of 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, there's 12 in the lobby, though. Yeah, it was a shame that race in Jeddah yesterday. Wing damage at the second corner. Well, third corner, I guess it is. Got wheel hooked by Perez in turn 2. Putting me down to about 5th or 6th. 10th out of 12. All right, we'll let everybody else go. There we go. 1 out already. 2 out. Oh, who was that dickhead?
Mind that front wing, it's going to need replacing if it takes too much damage.
I suspect there's going to be some people kicked after this one, so do let me know. Red Bull's got it in for me, obviously. Ghost, please, thank you.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
These 2 corners could be interesting. Oh, not too bad, actually.
Caution, caution.
Maybe it can have a race with Vital Mech, who's in a Red Bull. Was it him?
Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a
Yeah.
fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
No front wing never helps in this pit lane. Yep, screwed that up.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Yeah, the car ahead that's about 7 seconds away, Mark.
Remember to play around with ERS modes in your MFD if you need to. Okay, clear.
So what, 9 seconds worth of penalties already? It's quite hard to get track limits penalties here. There are a few corners you can do it, but the vast majority of it is walls. Right, so I'm going to say I'm going to be 6.5, 7 seconds behind Vital Mech.
No tyre concerns
9.
at the moment, just focus on the driving. Yellow flag.
Already up to P6 just by not crashing.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking
Rob's
to
out.
recharge.
Remind me at the lobby, Rob. Assuming you think it was deliberate. Whoops. 18% wing damage. Alright, make that 100%.
Damage to your front wing, damage to your front wing. Suggest we box to change it. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Oh well, 2 wings in, or 3 wings in 5 laps. Not great.
Okay, go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Thank you. I need a moment.
Fair enough. What's wrong gear? Unlucky, Rob. I've somehow managed P4, despite pitting twice for wings. I'm going to be P3 actually. Thanks for dropping in, Mareki. Good to have you with us. We might be doing this again Sunday afternoon, if not same time next Wednesday. You'll be more than welcome. Am I going to get P3? Yeah, I suspect a lot of people are listening in. Oh, hey, driver of the day. Fair enough. Thank you, game. Oh, I did end up P4. Durkin must have retired after crossing the line, I guess. Oh no, got P3. Somehow. Right, so what tracks have we got lined up? Suzuka for one. Nobody else want to request any other tracks? We'll see what we got on the list because we don't want to go into the last track because that will automatically end the championship points counting. We can do that, Louis. Is that you just joined the lobby or is that just a coincidence? Jeddah, Texas, Japan, and now Hungary. We'll take it up to 10 tracks as usual, probably. Excellent, good to have you with us. I'm going to set the weather to dynamic, so do double check your weather going into qualifying. Parc Ferme is on, so bear that in mind. And as we're down to 6, I'm just going to turn off one-shot quali because that's a complete waste of time with 6 people. Now 5 people. Where did everybody go? They were all here for Mareki, obviously. Let's just make sure the grid is on random. It is. Bit of blatant self-promo there, I think. Squack 2K. Okay, I like Saudi. Another tricky street circuit, but I can sort of do this one. More really quick corners, really close walls. Show it to you. What does Saudi look? That one, isn't it? So, no weather as far as I can see. Starting P5 out of about 7 by the look of things. Rob is either second or fourth. I'm going to guess at second then. Yep, knew you were going to cut me off. Thank you, Squack. See if we can keep up with Rob on one of his favourite tracks. A lot of contact going on there.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Was that deliberate, Rob? It didn't look accidental from where I was.
The track is clear, green flag.
Remind me who it was at the end and I'll get rid of them if they're still about. Oops. Guy behind's really quicker than me in some places.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Go on. Oh, nearly. Nice tactics there by Sub to Spyro. Well done. I wasn't sure just how much DRS I'd get down the start finish straight. Not quite enough. Was it about a tenth behind? 0.171. Nicely done, Spyro. Very patient, following me around for those 2 or 3 laps and making you move at just the right moment. GDs. So was it the Ferrari that took you out, Rob? Burzek? Okie dokie. Looks like he's already gone, to be honest, but we will check. We are checking. Where to next? Is it Suzuka next? Yeah, I suspect that it should be fairly clear, especially if they're in the chat at any point. Yeah, probably, Rob, but you know, each to his own. Yeah, they were. The guy was in front and was weaving all over the place, and then Rob got alongside him, and he was just pushing him in the wall all the way down the start finish straight. So, yeah, he's gone. Texas next. Yes. Spyro jumps straight up into second in the list. Smidge Bomb. Interesting name. Welcome in if you're in the chat. Do say hello if you feel like. Yeah, as long as you don't do it deliberately, Rob, or I'll have to kick you. Yeah, Louis. I suspect a lot of these people are in the chat. Thank you for the follow, Bite Force. Another interesting name. Yeah, I suspect a lot of these people are in the chat and they hear their name mentioned and realise that they may as well just go, or they'll be forced out. It is, I think, one of the downsides of putting TTV in my name is people will seek you out and try and appear, get them 3 seconds of fame to 6 viewers by taking somebody out. But you know, if that's all they have to look forward to in their poor little lives, then you know, fair dues to them. Ooh, I think I'm P1. I am. That'll be me out of turn 1 then. Yeah. See how much bowling goes on at turn 1. It's always a feature of Texas. Got Louis just behind me. You can protect me. Smidge bomb didn't last long. They're definitely my weakest 2 or 3 corners on the track, unfortunately.
Okay, DRS is now available. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Bit eager there, spun up the rears, nearly lost it coming out of turn 1. Thank you, Bike Force. What's he doing? Fair enough. No chance of keeping up with Spyro. Again, starting to get a bit loose through the S's. Oops. What with CeeLo, that's not a bad idea. He is relatively close.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
Hey Chris, not going too bad actually. Relatively sane open lobbies this evening. Although it did take a little while to get going. I had to do some ranked races. No one was joining my lobbies for some reason. Fingers crossed F125 will re-energise people a bit. Great minds. Yeah, it is really nice to drive. Well done, Spyro. You were well gone there. Yeah, apparently there are two teams who work on the F1 games and they take it in turns effectively to release a game. So the team that will be working on F125 is the same team that worked on F123. So there's half a chance F123 was held in a lot higher regard than F124 was. So there's half a chance we might be in for a good one again. But we can only wait and see. Rob, did you see the incident between CeeLo and who was it? Bite Force. You were just a few seconds behind. But I'll take P2. I don't think it was ever going to beat Spyro there. Yeah, it was for me. Once Spyro disappeared. That'd be good for leagues, but for general open lobbies, I think it would just probably slow the game down. The host should have a lot more control. The whole you can only kick people every 2 minutes or whatever the hell it is just a complete joke. You know, if I want to kick everyone from my lobby, it's my lobby. You know, I should be allowed to do it. Yes, it would get abused, but you know, you would soon learn the kind of people who will kick you just because you beat them. Yeah. You know, it'd be nice if there was some sort of texty chat. I don't think. Well, I think I was 5 seconds ahead of Louis, so you know, I think overall I was pulling away. Let's have a look at the lap times. All right, well, Bite Force mentioned CeeLo, so we'll kick him. Who was the other one? Squack, did you say? Yeah, that's fair, Corn. Yeah, why can't I kick Squack now? I've got to wait 2 minutes. Yeah, that's a bug rather than anything else, though, Chris. There's so many bugs that are in this game that have been there since I've been playing it, and I've only been playing it since about F122, I think. You know, the whole safety car thing in spectator mode. I commentate on a league on a regular basis, and after a safety car, it seems 50-50 whether the banner at the top of the screen disappears when the safety comes in. We've got 15 people, so I've turned quali on again. We have got dynamic weather, so do bear that in mind. Okay, well, I'll get rid of him, to be honest, Rob. I mean, I haven't got time to be messing about. If they want to come in and defend themselves, then fair enough. We've been talking about them for a couple of minutes. Bite Force leave? Oh, that's a shame. Bite Force, are you in the lobby just with a different name? Oh, that's a shame, because Bite Force, I think, was the one taken out by CeeLo. Yeah, who are you in the lobby then, Bite Force? Just so I know. I don't, you know, doesn't matter if you don't want to tell me. Yeah, Chris, I decided to write up a backlog of the games I want to play on stream, and it's already got about 10 or 12 games on it. So sadly, I suspect Farming Simulator isn't going to make it onto that list. Smidge Bomb. Okay, Bite Force, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'll see. It looks like this kind of game I should like, Chris. But I don't know. As you say, the price it's at the moment, it would need to be. I haven't checked if it's anywhere like CD Keys, which is where I buy a lot of my games. But yeah, I've added a couple of games in a series I've played before. There's a couple of new games coming out this year, 4 games, which might give you a clue. No, F1 Managers. I'm not a spreadsheet gamer. Yeah, I mean, I keep thinking I should stream Truck Simulator as well, Chris, because I used to play that while watching telly downstairs on the laptop late at night. Because you just, chill out, play it with a keyboard. Okay. So where are we off to now? Suzuka, was it? It is Suzuka. How's the weather looking? Dry. Okay. So let's do that while I load my setup. I love Suzuka. FS as in flight sim, presumably, Chris. I used to be a big flight simmer, and then I got a pilot's license and never touched it again. So, one of those things. Maybe now I'm a lapsed pilot, I should actually pick it up again. Stay off those curbs, AD. That sounds quite cool. Oh, wrong gear. No wonder I couldn't turn in. Yeah, I've got a yoke and rudder pedals and stuff upstairs in the loft. But they've been there since before Chopsy was born, so they may not even work anymore. I used to do a lot of flight simming. It's not the same as the real thing, though, obviously. But, yep. 2.5 seconds behind pole. That's not great, is it? Where's Rob? Over a second behind Rob. I did make a bit of a mess of the chicane at the end, and Spoon I was a bit slow in as well. Let's see what we can do from P6. Yeah, I mean, I tended to fly light aircraft rather than the airlines personally. But I did, I did my first share of sort of airline style flights. And yeah, a lot of it is just sat there on autopilot. Thank you for the follow, AM7XV. Yeah, the hairpin will have cost me. I was in the wrong gear going in, so I couldn't get the rotation. So what would half a second have done? Yeah, probably would have put me up to P4, maybe P. Maybe. Sandwiched. And then hit up the arse. Thank you, whoever that was. Oh, Louis, you don't want to be going over there. Oh, you don't want to be doing that either, AD.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Ooh, Parv's off.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, clear.
I don't think I'm catching the car in front, so this is probably going to be where I'll finish.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
That was better.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Oh, that was a shock, and I'm amazed I got it back. Okay, Louis, what happened? I followed Parv for a bit, and they seemed okay, but okay. Got lost there. Was at the wrong corner. In my head, I was in a different corner then.
Green flag.
A right mess of the hairpin then. Bit of Tokyo Drift in there too.
Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Caution, caution.
And I guess Rob's got some kind of wing damage. Me to suddenly catch him up that quickly. Again, screwed up the hairpin. The RS zone's just not long enough, I suspect. Now, about 50 yards of DRS. I probably got you this lap though, Rob. I assume you had damage though. Yes, quite bad front wing damage. Yeah, it'd be unusual for me to catch you up that quickly, so I assumed that was what it was. I hope that wasn't the last track. I forgot to check. Oh no, we had someone requested Hungary, didn't they? I think we're at 7 or 8 tracks. Okay, so we need to add some more after Hungary. Anyone got any requests? If not, I will choose one myself. Okay. Yeah, I was very inconsistent. The hairpin I screwed up several times. I messed up spoon because I thought I was going into 130R, so piled into it full throttle and then suddenly realised where I was. So that won't have helped. We haven't done Vegas. We could add that. That's an awful track in an open lobby, but hey, we'll give it a go. It's like Parb Mayo already. Yeah, I was thinking Austria. I might add Austria as my choice. I'll add Vegas as yours. Austria actually is one of the ranked tracks, so it should have been one of the first 3. No. Cool. So Vegas, Austria. Corn, pick the last track. I think Parv left. Let's just double check. Yes. Well, after track 10, No, Rob, we're not doing Monaco. Corn is picking the final track. After that, though, we will do a full wet Monaco with sim damage, 5-lapper, and no ghosting. The idea being to finish, not for it to be a demolition derby. We've had Silverstone, so we'll do Zandvoort. Good choice. Fancy drawing it for me, Chris? Yeah, there's a lot of things I could do. I've only just had my stream artwork redone. Actually, I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah, it's just graphics, which I have absolutely zero aptitude for, unfortunately. So I pay people to do all my stream graphics. I quite like my character though. It looks quite cool. Yeah, well, cost me some money, but not a fortune. There's plenty of people on Fiverr who'll do that kind of stuff for you. If that's the kind of thing you want. I quite like having my stream look good, even though it makes me zero money. I do have it on my cup. Here we go, look. 18 merch. Right, so where are we off? Hungary. When you say whoops, that's not the button. When you say official, it was made by a real company, and in theory, I could offer it for sale. Yeah, I could offer them for sale. I'm not sure whether it's worth the hassle. The shop is all there and ready to go. I just haven't publicised it. The only thing it's got on it is a mug at the moment. I could add t-shirts, but who's going to want to walk around with my bloody face on their t-shirt? No one's sane. Yeah, it's just, given the amount of money I make off the stream, is it worth the effort of going around and setting a shop up and all that sort of stuff to sell a mug? Sell my wardrobe. Yes. It's possible. You never know. But it's distinctly unlikely, I think. Yeah, but it's got to sell to make money. Yeah. Yeah, but I'd have to sell 10 of them sold. Yeah, my ad revenue comes to a couple of dollars a month or something. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I guess. But, when I'm sat here streaming to 7 people, once those 7 people buy the mug, then, I have a very small core of loyal viewers and followers. Corn, Rob, yourself, a couple of others. But I get people will drop in for the odd stream and then never see them again. It's not a huge amount of effort to set up the merch store, and it wouldn't cost me anything, I don't think. Not to do it. If I wanted my own domain and everything, then you'd start You're talking $10 or $15 a month, which isn't a lot, but it's almost certainly more than I would make from the merch. So we'll see. Maybe I'll get round to doing it at some point. You never know. I could be the next big internet thing. Unlikely. At best. Where was I? P6, 2.7 seconds behind pole. Rob on pole. Nicely done, Rob. Spyro still here? Did he invalidate or something? Or are you just exceptionally good at Hungary, Rob? Nice work. No one would buy them. How to be slow with AD. Oh, nice one, Louis. Boomtish. If you make mugs, you be my first customer. Thank you, Chris. That's very generous of you. Ah, okay. Well, most of the places that do online merch will fulfill from multiple places around the globe, and they all tend to be US based anyway. So yeah. I got sandwiched. I managed to hit the car in front, but I don't think I've got any damage. Oh, that wasn't great.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Yeah, like I say, the bigger merch stores will ship from, they'll have a European shipping base and a US shipping base at least.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
That was better.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Good job, nice overtake.
Oh, God's sake. Crazy fool. Where did he expect me to go? Yeah. At least he didn't do the same thing twice. Whoops.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, gap to the car in front, 1.6 seconds.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's quite boring, actually. I want a bit more action.
Yeah, just couldn't get that, those last couple of tenths. Nicely done, Rob. Well done. Whoops. Louis getting damage after the line. Quite possibly, Louis. There's a lot of that about, I'm afraid. Here's Rob with his inliner cape, which he takes off when he stands on the podium. Yeah, less than a second behind Rob's fastest lap. A second and a half behind Benik Jonvald probably, from, where's that? France. All useless with flags. Thanks for your company, Corn. Take it easy. Hope everyone's okay. See you soon. Yeah, let's hope so. Not too many more to go, only a couple more, I think. And then Monaco, which won't be clean, but not because people are trying to take others out, I suspect. So yeah, stick around for the last race if you fancy it. Full wet Monaco, 5-lapper, sim damage, no ghosting. The idea is it's still a clean race. It's a proper race. It's not a demolition derby or anything. But it is very challenging to get to the end. So let's see who can make it. Yep, that's exactly what I do as well, Louis. Although to be honest, I might put random grid on just to Well, you keep asking for it, Rob. So we've got Vegas, Austria and Netherlands, and then we'll finish off with our Monaco special event. 13 people still. That's good. I'm still in the lead. Thankfully, Spyro has left, giving me a chance to win. Rob coming up hard on the rails. Exactly. Yeah, only because I'm the only one in that list who's done every race, I think. It certainly helps being the streamer. Other people drop in and out. Rob joined on about the third or fourth race, I think. And I've had a few half-decent performances for me. Where are you off to now? Vegas. Upside down pig circuit. Really tricky one, this. It would be a great circuit if it had a bit more grip and the walls were just that little bit further back. I could enjoy this circuit. Some really tricky corners. Turns 1 and 2 are quite hard. Turn 3 is trickier than it looks. Turns 7, 8 and 9 are also tricky ones. The braking for turn 7. Downshifting braking, turning left. Turn 12 is a really important corner because it leads onto that humongous back straight with a DRS zone. So you don't want to mess that one up if you can avoid it, but there is a wall on the outside. So you're going to take care. Damn what, Rob? Oops. Unlucky, Rob. I'm tempted to start at the back in this one. Because it is often a demolition derby. Yeah, it is a bit frustrating now. Oh no, I invalidated on turn 1. Oh, and then crashed.
Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
That's annoying, that, because that actually puts me in front of the people who invalidate, I think. Shouldn't have been trying so hard. Let's see how Rob's doing on... Why does it keep doing that? Oh, because it's one-shot quali, yeah. See how Rob's doing on his default setup. Currently P4, so you're not doing too bad. Down the strip. This is a really tricky corner as well. You want to cut this as much as you can, but you can get an invalidation on that right-hand part as well. It's a tricky one to get right. P3 for Rob. Not too shabby at all. Louis in P4. Well done. You're only half a tenth behind pole, Rob. No idea if that's a decent lap time or not. Yeah, I'm starting P11 out of 14. It's not too bad. I could wait on the line. Might just do that. Might accidentally go into anti-stall. Accidentally. Yeah, I've got mine set to mute automatically. I don't want random people in my ears. Thank you very much. Certainly don't want them on my stream. Yeah, there is a setting where you can auto mute the VC, I think, Louis. Probably under audio. There you go, mute by default in multiplayer in the audio settings. Where did all those other people join? We only had 14 people qualifying. This is dangerous. Oh, good, he was being cautious as well. Oh. Let him past.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Whoops. Wasn't really trying to overtake there, he was just so slow into the corner.
Okay, DRS is now available. We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
Sorry, Louis. Insisted I give the position back. I hope you didn't get damaged when I slowed down.
Brilliant, nice move. Keep going.
No DRS, why not? Jesus, look at the speed of him. Ah, he's got no front wing by the look of it.
Wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Green flag.
I can close up to the guy ahead. He's got a 3-second penalty.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Fastest lap about 4 seconds quicker than mine. Keep doing that. One more lap.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Avoided the inside curb and hit the wall instead on the outside.
Come on! Now!
First time I've done that corner right all race, I think. Am I going to get a place for the penalty? Yes. By nearly 2/10. P8. P5 for Rob. Jesus. Is that the default setup? Christ. I think it's like 1-0 or 2-0 is the optimum. Well, I bet you were good in the corners. And then driving, felt like you were driving backwards down the strip. That means nothing to me. I type in whatever Sim Racing Centre says to. Exclamation mark SRC in the chat, by the way. We'll get you a affiliate link, which helps support the channel, as well as a discount code. Get you 10% off anything you buy from Sim Racing Centre. Excellent setups. Wholeheartedly recommend them. They'll even do training sessions and the like. Do check them out. 134.5 compared to a 132.1, so I got my lap to within 2 seconds. Fair enough. I think ride height is often fairly high for Sim Racing Centre setups. Yeah. What might be interesting for you, Rob, just a suggestion. I think you can buy a single setup for like a fiver. Maybe, pick the track you think you have the best setup for, and just see how it compares with a professionally made one, for the sake of, like I say, a fiver or something. Remember to use my affiliate link and discount code, though, if you do. It'd just be interesting to know, how your setups compare with the ones I'm using. Okay, Austria next. That's that one. I like Austria, apart from turn one. If they put the start line a bit closer to turn one, it might be a little bit better. But in a race, you can get some serious 10-pin bowling going on at turn one in Austria. Other than that, 3 long DRS zones separated by fairly slow corners, quite easy to get right up behind the car in front and use the DRS. And then Sector 2 has got the nice twisty bit, Sector 2, Sector 3. Those nice twisty corners, which are quite fun to drive around. Last 2 corners, very important as well, really fast. Yeah, I mean, if you can tune them to your driving style, then that's obviously the way to go. But I would just be interested to see, how your setups compare to the ones that are sold. Maybe there's a money making opportunity in it for you. Your setups are that good. You sort of can, but yeah, the way you can reset your TT time and then do another lap with, say, a default setup, and that lap will replace your lap. So there is a way of doing it, but yes, it's not straightforward. Head to Austria then. We haven't had any wet races so far. It's going to make the Monaco one fun. Let's knock the fuel off. I will try and qualify properly in Austria. That was wider than I would have liked. I thought I'd screwed that up at turn one. Instead, I screwed it up at turn 3. Alright, I'm going to be starting in the middle of all the rabble. P13. Unlucky Louis. Yeah, I completely screwed turn 3. It was way too slow. I think it was in the wrong gear by the time I'd changed down. I'd run so wide. It was all gone. So is it this and then Netherlands, the last two tracks? Then we'll finish off with Monaco. They're just showing off. Yeah, the guy who qualified second was on mediums. The second down on the guy in pole nearly. Right, let's see what happens at turn 1 and turn 3. Some drive-throughs in there, surely. Oh, well, that's that race fucked.
Okay, be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
I bet these last two corners are going to be awful with that wing damage. Oh, not too bad. Hey, GSXR, I think one more race after this one and then Monaco.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled. Okay, clear.
Who was that? It was a Kick Sauber. Spirit of Retro will kick him. Oh. Where did they come from?
Damage. Recommend box now.
And why weren't they ghosted?
Yellow flag. Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
Sent you an invite, GSXR.
Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Good job from you and the crew there, mate. We're satisfied with that. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Final lap, final lap. Push, push. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 4.7 seconds.
Woo-hoo! Yes, 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 guys, yes! Come on, boys!
Caution, caution. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Okay, clear.
Well, that was a pretty shitty race. Bit of a shame. Guy in the kick salver sort of spoilt it all, I think. Started 13th, finished 13th. Fair enough. Well, I should have gained, but not sure. That Merc came back onto the track and hadn't ghosted, was fully sideways across the track. I think it was caused by the kick Sauber, who just piled into turn 3 at a billion miles an hour. Well, P5, not bad for you, although you did start P3. Go on, people, press advance. Yes, I had an incident as well. Yes, I ended up pitting. I think I already had wing damage, and then when that Merc appeared in front of me, it destroyed the wing completely, and it was drivable then. GSXR got in the kick. Saves me having to kick the other kick driver. So I think this is the final track, and then we'll be doing our wet Monaco. Yep. So stick around for Monaco. It's always good fun. Full wet, sim damage, 5 laps, a proper race. So no taking each other out. I think people will be retiring unintentionally. If you can make it to the end of that race driving properly, then it's a pretty good achievement. What, Netherlands? Netherlands is another one of my favourite tracks. I like the Netherlands. Unlucky. Yeah, it's not as bad as some though. It's not a Monza, for example, or even a Texas. We haven't had a wet race yet. Yeah, still not. Where's Netherlands? Is it that one? Yeah, one of my favourite tracks, this one. Really fun to drive. Not much overtaking on it, sadly, but it's quite a technical and challenging track. I never get turn 3 right, no matter what I do. I always feel like I could have gone twice as quick. You can't see, I've just realised. I'll try and do it on the DRS straight. There you go. Was in P6 at one point. P7 will do. 111.1 compared to a 109.7. You know, 1.4 seconds back. GSXR up in P2. That's unusual. GSXR almost always starts at the back. Where did Rob end up? P6. 0.9 to 1.3, about 4/10 behind Rob. Let's have a nice clean race as the last one in our championship, please. And then we'll do the fun one in Monaco and call it a night. I will try and find someone to raid, so do stick around for that if you wouldn't mind. 80 raid in the chat once we get over there. Use the emote if you've got access to it. Show whoever it is some love. Drop them a follow if they look interesting to you. Apologies, your message got auto-modded there, Louis, but yes, there are. One week on the full wet Monaco, people persuaded me to turn off all assists, which I thought was a bit unfair. I think I actually went out on the start-finish straight because what I suspect happened was someone who drives with traction control didn't realise that traction control had been turned off and was facing the wrong way in the middle of the circuit as we set off, and I just drove straight into him and lost a wheel, basically. So, yeah, my own fault, I guess. For that reason, maybe we'll alternate, so we won't do it this time. Right, come on, cleanly through turn 1, please. Juan Cena is going, because that was ridiculous. It's a bit of an excessive cut, AD.
can now use DRS. DRS now available. Okay, clear. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Guy behind me is not in AI anymore. I don't think, anyway. Don't like going side by side up here. Thankfully he got past quite quick.
Green flag. Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Oh, so close. So close.
Come on, boys.
Oh, that was for P1 as well. What happened to the guy who was leading? Did he have penalties or something? No? Not as far as I can see. Someone had 2 seconds worth of penalties, but they finished 5 seconds behind the leader, so... Wow. I would have been happy with a P3. I'm a bit annoyed I couldn't get past on the start-finish then. That could have been a win. Yeah, well. So, that was the last race of the championship. Let's see how the results look. Louis looks like he had a bit of an interesting race. Guessing there was a pit stop in there. Yeah, quite a few at the back. Yeah, unlucky, Rob. I've been relatively lucky as far as that side of things goes. I don't think I've had anyone really deliberately taking me out. I've had contact with a few people, but nothing I would really complain about. Oh, Alpine 1-2 as well. Yeah, unlucky. Alpine 1-2. Look at that, from 8th and 9th on the grid. 110.3 to a 111.6, so 1 and a bit seconds down. Only 3/10 off Rob's fastest lap. When did Rob hit? We did 3 laps with presumably a working front wing, so... Yeah. Yeah, it's I saw the Red Bull fly through. Yeah. There's always one dickhead, sadly. So, just a reminder, this is Monaco, 5 laps, full wet, sim damage, no ghosting. A proper race, please. No deliberately taking people out. Let's see how many cars we can get to the finish. I will leave qualifying on. Woohoo! AD wins. You won't see that very often. Yeah. Rob, how many races did you miss at the beginning? Was it 1 or 2? I can't remember. That's the only reason I won. Well, you don't expect... you missed 2 races, Rob. Okay. Yeah, so you would have beaten me as usual. Okay, you know what's happening now. Monaco, baby. Okay, Monaco. Weather. Very wet. Oh, hold on, I've got settings for this, haven't I? 5 laps, sim damage, no ghosting. Monaco. Very wet. Realistic start. Parc Ferme is on, just be aware. Sim. No ghosting. Okay, kick the dickhead who dive bombed everybody at turn 1. Lots of people leaving, can't think why. So try and keep it clean. This is a proper race. See how many cars we can get to the finish. Yeah, that's why I kicked him. Not this time, Rob. Maybe next time. I don't run any assists, so it wouldn't matter to me. But yeah, it's for people who aren't in the stream. Maybe if we did this as a private race for people in the stream, then it'd be a bit more fair. Hey, Chris, thank you for the subscription. That's much appreciated. I really must update those graphics, though. Not a mug, but you'll take a sub. Fair enough. I'll try and get mugs sorted. Maybe that's my project for the weekend. Like I say, the store's all ready to go. I just need to actually press the button and publicise it. Like I say, I think all it's got on it at the moment is a mug. Yeah, lots of people coming in and then thinking, nope. lot of churn in this lobby. Tempted to close it just so we can get going, because at this rate we'll never start. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I loaded the lobby settings, it resets all the cars, so you have to pick them again. 7 seconds, 14 people. 2 people not chosen cars, but it will randomly allocate them, I think, starting with the best. So let's see what happens. Remember, Parc Ferme is on, but it is full wet in both sessions, I think. Oh, it's a late one, this, coming up to midnight. It's raining. I nearly picked a dry setup then. That would have been fun. So try and keep this clean. I know it's going to be difficult, but please don't deliberately run people off the road. It's hard enough to get around Monaco as it is, without it being full wet and with sim damage. Oh no, there you go, that's out. That's how hard this is going to be. Wheelspin all the way up to 5th gear. Rob Kaz on pole. It's probably... Yeah, I'm 14th, I believe. 4 people will set a time. Everybody desperately trying to start at the back, I think. Well, Fourth is probably the best place to be, Rob, to be honest. Get a good start. And as long as you don't get hit up the back by too many people, you should be okay. 3 people set a time. I know you are. That's what I mean. Just get a good start. Disappear off into the distance. They should have more sense than that in this. But we'll see. We will see. It's raining. It's always a good one to finish on, Chris. It's definitely... blimey, got some people qualified on inters there. Yeah, the weather's not going to look like that, I'm afraid. It's going to look like that. So no ghosting off the start as well, don't forget. So don't just sit there letting everyone past because they won't ghost through you. They will hit you. Best of luck, Rob. I like my tactics for this race. Invalidate at turn 1. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, Louis, you can't just stop on the start because ghosting's turned off. Yeah, this is what usually happens.
Yellow flag.
Oh, okay, fair enough, Louis. Yeah, that's how I've gone out of that race so many times, just going up the hill on the first lap. Usually you can't even see the cars through the spray. You pile out of the first corner up the hill and there's a wall of cars parked in front of you.
That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Going on there.
Green flag.
Whoa, shit. Still got 9 cars running.
Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Oh, wing damage on the car in front, I think. Right, got 18 seconds to make up on Rob.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
Apologies if I'm not very talkative. I'm sure you can understand why.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
Mark, Rob's in Nice. I don't think he's giving me any dirty air. The dry line, shall I box for softs?
You're increasing
GSXR.
the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
Setting good times. I think he's way behind me though. What lap are we on for? One more after this. Don't cut. I was going to clip the rear. Done that so many times. Louis in P5, nicely done.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
That's quite boring, actually. I want a bit more action.
Sorry, Rob, I just couldn't keep up with you.
Are you okay? That was a nasty hit. Turn the engine off and wait for the marshals.
I hope it credits me with second. I crossed the line. It's not, you bastard. Oh, well, I finished second there. I was just showing off at the end. You can change your winning voice, Rob. Yeah, I know. I was just farting or being stupid. I'll take P2 there, even if I was 20 odd seconds behind you or something. 23, I think, 24. That was a good race. No damage. I'll do a clip of what I saw on the first lap. It was quite scary. I'm not sure how I got through without any damage, but that was fun. Well done, everyone. Yeah, it's what, GSXR? GSXR is very quick. Yeah, I'll take a P2 even if the game won't give me it. Right, thank you everyone for your company. That was good fun. That is it for now. The Lewis guy, okay. Yeah, GSXR is one of the cleanest and quickest drivers I know. So, well, he just started in the wrong place. I suspect he got tangled up in the turn one or the run up the hill. I snuck through at about half a mile an hour and went from basically last to third, I think. And then a guy in front of me pitted for damage, so I ended up P2. And that was it, really. It was just a question of keeping it on the road, which I'm quite pleased about. All right, well, thank you, everybody, for your company. I did enjoy that. We are going to go find someone. No, but GSXR is a very clean driver. All right, I'm going to... Yes, I did drive past you behind that other guy. So yeah, stick around for the raid if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat. Use the emote if you have access to it. Thank you for your company and thank you for the sub, Chris. Much appreciated. We are going to find someone to raid now once it lets me out of the game. Yeah, the hill on the first lap was quite scary. I will put a clip of it in the Discord. Right, where's my browser? Come on, PC. It's that browser I want there. Who is online? Who can we raid? Let us see. No real familiar names. Let's see who's playing F124. Ultra Killer rings a bell. Let's go raid them. Let's just check. Yeah, let's go raid TTV Ultra Killer. Like I say, stick around if you wouldn't mind. AD raid in the chat once we get there. Use the emote if you've got it. I should be back tomorrow with some Red Dead Redemption 2. So drop by if that is of your interest. So let us... Where's the raid button? Followers only chat. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Alright, we won't do him then. Who else is playing F1? Bear with me a sec while I find somebody to raid. Someone who's not too big. Someone who speaks English. And yeah, let's try this. Yeah, let's go raid Zyro F1, whoever they are. Right. What have they done to the raid? I can't find the bloody raid button. There, start raid. Right, so let's go see Zyro. Say hello to him in the chat. AD raid once we get there. Use the emote if you have access to it. Show him some love. Drop him a follow. I will be back tomorrow with Red Dead Redemption 2. And hopefully on Friday with some co-op career mode in F124 with JPG. So enjoy the rest of your week. Enjoy the stream we are raiding. And I will see you all again soon. Thanks a lot for your company. Bye for now.